I think it's time for a bit of a change, don't you? All this C64 on the old Sony Trinitron. So, yeah, it's time for C64 on the 1702. Okay, that's not great. So, right. Looks like shit on the camera, but, well, what do you expect on this channel? Now, I found out that someone was actually working on Phoenix, you know, the arcade game, for the C64, which I found really odd because Eagle Empire is pretty much Phoenix. They've done something very interesting with this game, actually. Too bright in here again. So what they've done, they've programmed it exactly like an arcade game is programmed, and that means on a domestic TV it will be rotated 90 degrees. Oh, bloody hell, gone a bit crazy with the colour, haven't we? It's going to be a bit of a problem because I can't actually see the screen because of the camera. Okay. See if we can move things back a bit here. I won't be able to line up the borders. There we go. Right, turned controls. Right, so that's quite important, the turned controls, because when you move left and right, unless you're prepared to turn your TV 90 degrees, and if it's a CRT, don't do that. You'll fuck up the. You'll need degaussing probably. You know, everything is set the way it is. The magnets for the, you know, the CRT guns and everything. Deflectors, that's what they're called. So I'm going to go with no for no loss of life and no for the other two, but yes for the turned controls, because it'll make sense when I start the game. So no, no, and yes. Okay, we're going to have to put the brightness up a bit here. This is way too dark now. So this is how all arcade games are actually programmed. Because the monitors in the arcade cabs are actually maybe we want less contrast, more brightness. So if you've got an LCD TV, I feel sorry for you, but I meant for using on the C64. You could turn that right out, bloody hell. their shots come down really fast, so you still get the shield. Rapid fire helping there. It's going to be a bit weird. They're limiting how quickly you can fire. Almost, man. What are you doing, buddy? Sir. We're doing quite well actually. I wasn't this good when I was a little kid playing this in Peter's Kebab House. Ah, Pietro. Hey, I think it's missed out a level, isn't it? Ah, no. Oh, man. Wow, copyright 1980. I think this is the latest version. It's very interesting. They're probably using character graphics, I guess, for a lot of stuff because of the way it looks. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I do go on websites that talk about like homebrew stuff for all kinds of systems, and this was never mentioned on any of them. So it's kind of weird. I can't even remember how I found this actually. It's just a real fluke. So anyway, oh, bloody hell, these settings look terrible. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Right. So that was a bit of a weird one for the settings. So that's very blue. We'll go the other way, I think. Let's just keep that in the middle. There we go. I think that's contrast. Yeah, see, I have to try and find the right settings for the camera. That's the thing. So, yeah, you get like these horizontal bands in the colour on certain colours on the on every single Commodore monitor I've got. So that's not just this one monitor, and I've got two 1702 monitors. This one I paid a lot of money for. Well, I suppose you could take off the 20 quid for postage, but I was just unlucky when this one popped up. These monitors were going for a stupid price, and I couldn't really argue him down anymore on the price. But what are you going to do, eh? You either want it or you don't. It's a bit like the old classic car situation, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, they're only going to go up in value. Well, as long as nothing breaks on them, and that's really where you get stuffed. It's really bright, actually. That's colour, so I want brightness down a little bit. Here's a nice picture on it, apart from the banding on the colours. But really for nostalgia that you have these things. It's like, otherwise you'd be better off spending your money on any old CRT TV, as long as it's got like what do you call it? Not just a SCART cable, a composite video, anything like that. As long as it's not RF aerial input only. Now, have I not put anything else on it? I thought I put more stuff on it. Now, I think all the other stuff is in the actual directories that they were supposed to be in. I've decided I don't like Ikari Warriors on the C64. The colour palette is so shit. It looks horrible. I don't care how smooth it is. It's a real... I'm not interested in that game anymore. Buddy, what are you doing over there? Hey! Shh! Wait! What are you doing? No idea what she's doing. Right, so we've... right, okay, because I had to make new directories, we have to go into the alphabetical business. There we go, Ocean Imagine. I don't know why I didn't delete... right, where's... here we go. Let's have a go of Revenge of Dough. Revenge of Pizza Dough. It's a revenge, they're going to attack you and kill you. You eat them too much, innit? I do like a good pizza. I also like a roll-up, which is where I'm going now. You're going in there, panini stickers. Alright then. Alright, Aslan. How's things in your feline world, buddy? You didn't eat your bacalao. Why didn't you eat your bacalao? Your daughter finished them off for you. You've got no dinner now, you little dick. Look how much you're molting. Oh, bloody hell. You're going to have to get the old cat brush out again, innit? Maybe one day when the house is finished we can do all these things. On a weekly basis. No, it's still loading, yeah. You've got to be careful with the old silent crack throws, isn't it? Well, Panini Stickers is now interested in the little cupboard, the little cubby cupboard, isn't it? Very muted colours, that's not my TV settings. Right, let's get to work. hope you enjoyed the music. Yeah, that's not looking good at all. Gonna have to change the settings. So, bit of, you know, a bit of messing about. Stop messing about, mad Commodore. So, I don't know what, I checked out Gan's Teeth channel. Gan's Tooth channel. Yeah, I'm trying to think how you'd say that plurally anyway. Never realised the fascination with Gan's actual teeth in Blake 7. Maybe I'm missing a trick. Maybe I have to watch it on a smaller screen. Might watch a bit of Blake 7 later. But no, he did a review of Risk. And sounds like he's been playing it for a bit. But he really got down the old landing. So I was actually surprised at how well he was doing with the landings. But yeah, it just goes to show, even channels you think are not doing reviews anymore, you should check. So I checked Lucosa as well, and I don't know why he doesn't do retro game reviews. Is he really just like enough with like old technology? Is he like he only wants to play modern games now? Is that what it is? I really don't know. Well, anyway. So have unlimited lives and nothing else. Oh, you'll have level skip because I like to see different graphics. I prefer the first version because it's pretty much the same game, but I prefer the music on the first one. So reset them. Still not coming out great. How'd you start the game then? Joystick port 1? Bloody hell, fuck's sake, better be joystick port 1 now. Motherfucker. The music's not as good, and it's annoyed me already, and the graphics are the same. I don't think it supports the paddles anymore. That's really the reason why I don't like it. You know, paddle controllers is how you should really play this game. Especially if it's going to be a cunt like that. What kind of shit angle have I managed there? There we go, that's a bit better. How's that an advantage, making it smaller? That's a power down, that's not a power up, you bastards. So I don't know if the joystick control is a bit better. I have to play them back to, oh you bastard. And these very shallow angles seem to happen a lot actually. So, give me a proper power up, you bastard. There we go. Ah, come on. By the time I got to the rapid fire switch, you bastard. I think I had this on the ST. My mate Peter was adamant that I should use my ST much more. Used to bring around copied games to try and entice me to use my ST more and my C64 less. He really didn't like Commodore. He was an anti-Commodore sort of person. Does that speed up? What's going on with that then? That's actually not a power up for me, but I suppose it is a power up technically. So it seems to me like Arkanoid Revenge of Doe is a bit of a cash cow. It really didn't need to be made even in the arcades. And therefore to have it on a computer, well, why didn't you buy Arkanoid? Bit late to the party then, and maybe you could have got Arkanoid on budget and saved £8. I think Hit Squad games were £2, were they? There might have been more, I don't know actually. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, without the paddle controllers, there's really no point playing any of these games. Any, breakout clone that doesn't support paddle controllers is not really worth it for me, because I had an Atari back then. So I would have had the paddle controllers, because I had the 6-switch Woody, which came with 2 joysticks and 4 paddle controllers. Bit of a nightmare getting that all back in the box. Yeah, the ColecoVision don't fit in. Yeah, I know, but that's because you put a plug on the ColecoVision. That's why it won't fit anymore. Oh, nearly tried to browse the SD to AEC card there using the joystick import one. That's a definite no. Spastic screaming. Must be school time. Right, so let's go back to this is the best way to do it really. I did do another directory, I can't remember what the other one is, so alright, yeah, I just separated Imagine Old, but did I put the disk image in there? No, you Wally. It's quite a large directory, this one, so Microrhythm should really go in the Firebird thing anyway. I wish the directories were a different colour. It would be a lot easier to use it, but I understand they have to write it in the smallest possible space, to keep compatibility with booting the games from here to a maximum. So is there anything in Ocean I've missed out? No. Yeah, I really need to split these up into smaller directories. I could play Arkanoid, but I've done that twice already. I reviewed it with joystick and with paddles, and we even had a little fix. So I'm going to go with Mikey there. Now, I found the controls for I think it was level 2 really annoying on the emulator. So I thought, well, I've sort of done Mikey already as part of the Konami Coin-Op Hits compilation, which was a very good compilation to have. But I had trouble with that level. So I went back, had a look at the long play. I was like, that's not really helping. Can't really tell. So then I was like, okay, we're gonna have to find a different version with like better trainer options on there. Tested that all out, you know, with True Drive emulation, turned off all that bullshit. Of course we had to put Terra Cresta in the correct directory as well. So I'll probably play a bit of Terra Cresta after this, because Terra Cresta, I'm pretty sure I had my Triumph TV when I got that. I remember using my Sony, well, that Sony that we usually use, with my ST for Star Red. Nice instruments on that, I like that. Yeah, I did go through these actually, and but you actually have to push up and down on level 2. I think that's what was fucking me up. But you have to press the fire button exactly the same time as when you like push up. I think it's pushing up. So yeah, the instructions that came with it didn't really so you'd be glad to know the vegan sausages I made turned out brilliant. They're not any worse than the ones you buy in the shops, and there's a hell of a lot less bullshit in my ones. So. I don't know what the picture's coming out like on the camera. But it's not too bad. You really need the flashing borders for the full effect. 29 minutes and 36 seconds. Trainer, do you want to have endless lives? You know what, that doesn't really matter because we can have invincibility. Yes, definitely want that. This is really a training option if you want to know how the game plays, like if the controls are a bit iffy and stuff like that. So you do need that. So we go straight to the locker room because you've seen the first level. Yeah, we'll have that. Ah, there we are. Yeah, it's really tricky to do that. That's what I don't like about this game. If someone had fixed that, so you can get like whatever these are. But it doesn't make up for the fact that it's very awkward to achieve the main goal of the level. See, look how many times I have to attempt to bloody do it. Very tricky, so... And this is a zip stick, so... There you go. Let's put the volume down a bit. I don't know what those colours are coming out like on the camera. So you can actually go in and out on this bit. It's a bit unusual. You basically have to avoid all these people. So this one's easy enough until there's a problem with this level as well. So if you go here, I was going to say, if you go where you should be, why is it doing it that way now? That's interesting. You have to basically run away from it, avoid them on the corridors, which is a bit tricky. That's fine. See what I mean? It's my favourite tune. Oops. Ah, come on, I was walking over it, see? I mean, look at that. Yeah, this level is not too bad actually on the controls. Yeah, and that's all the screens on that game. Yeah, the first level controls are fine. The rest of it, however, no. You know, level 2, level 3, they're very iffy controls, they are. So without a trainer option, I would have found that frustrating to play. With a quick shot turbo, don't know when it come out, but I got the quick shot turbo, I think quite early in '84. I was playing Manic Miner with a Point Master joystick. Well, I did get to level 8 on a one shot go, so it couldn't have been that bad. Anyhow, Maya, Captain Bryantana, Nehojma. Yeah, see, I should be in Blade Runner really. I wonder if people mention The Hitcher as often as they mention Blade Runner when they're talking about old Rutger. Rest in peace. The Lurpak advert guy, as we used to know him. Because I think his performance in The Hitcher is just as good as in Blade Runner. Although he didn't come up with his own iconic lines, I don't think. I'm not sure. Oh bloody hell, I found one complete and one half episode of Video and Chips with two really annoying adults and an annoying kid. They went to the PCW show. I'm guessing it's 1985 because it was the one where the Atari ST was launched. And they played Braticus. What a shit game that is. They didn't play Backlash or no, actually, I think actually what games were actually out for the ST when it came out? I think Time Bandit may have been out, or is it just Lands of Havoc? You know what? I don't know. Was it in here that we had Space Academy? Yes, it is. I don't know what this is, but I don't believe it's Elite. Might be. Never heard of this game. Could be terrible. I don't think I'll do the same sort of thing I'm doing with the C64 games library on the Amiga. The chances of finding a hidden gem, especially now with what I know with emulation, very rare. It'd just be an exercise in, like, you know, negativity, really. In fact, if I was using my Mega Drive straight after, it'd turn into a Nega Drive. I'm sure that's from Red Dwarf. Couldn't tell you what episode though, but there was something called the Nega Drive. Actually, I haven't seen Red Dwarf for ages, and there are some really good episodes. Like the Despair Squid one, that one was actually quite good, although they didn't really have the budget for that, because they're sitting on these cardboard boxes and pretending to be, you know, doing a getaway. A bit like Escape from New York. I don't know if they had chandeliers on their particular car, but anyway. So I don't think I'll do that for the Amiga. It'd be stuff that, you know, really interested me, plus stuff I know is good. I wouldn't just go ploughing through the catalogue. It's not worth it. There's too many crap games already. And yeah, and when you do an Amiga game badly, it's actually more jerky than the C64 version. So is this actually decompacting? I can't see any flashing characters or anything on the screen. I don't know if that was me pressing space that done that. Go on then, even though I've got no idea what this game is about. Alright, this is still the crap tro then. No lights on the SD to IC. No. I don't want to do fitness training. What a weird 4-colour game. Oh no, fuck off. My zip stick is worth more than fucking about with 4-colour fucking background. No! I'm going to play 4-colour backgrounds on a scrolling gameplay window. I'll play Risk, thank you. And seeing as I can actually load up Risk with anti-grav as standard, which I think is really the killer for that game. At least if the anti-grav was like, you know, just one boffin or something like that, not even a blueprint and no parts, then yeah, I'd accept that. But you have to make landings a couple of times successfully before you can build the anti-grav. And the trouble with that game is it's already too difficult to start with. And it is a difficult game because you have to pretty much pick the correct power-ups in the right order, otherwise you get stuffed quite early. And then, you know, it's difficult to like get to the tunnels then to actually try and buy more parts to buy what you should have got. That's very tight, but it's such a large complex single loading game. It's no more difficult than so-called AAA you know, NES games as far as I'm concerned. Super Star Wars on the Super NES was not fucking super at all. The platform levels were way too long and difficult and tricky. and yet that's a top rated SNES game. So by that definition, Risk is a 10 out of 10 game. And if people say it's too hard, which I agree with, they will just turn around and say to you, yeah, you just have to practice. You just have to practice. Yeah, they will talk to you exactly like that, mate. So let's play a shoot 'em up with ridiculously large graphics for the screen estate. So I might just play a bit of Terra Cresta after this. Not really getting any extra sort of memories, but actually, you know what? We'll load up a bit of Manic Miner because I want to see what the graphics look like on this monitor. They look really good on the SX64 screen, despite what you may think, but that's down to my camera. You know, recording such a small, such a bright screen is actually quite difficult. Now, what's the date today? So tonight is not when the Schumacher documentary on Netflix comes out. It's midnight tomorrow. So not midnight, you know, later on today. Well, technically it is tomorrow, right? 11:59. So I ain't got anything to watch there. Schumacher will not be appearing on camera in any form. So, right, we want 6. Yeah, damage off and damage off. So you want 5 and 6. So you want 5 and Q to refuel and rearm. So okay, so 5 and Q. Okay. 5, and now we'll remember Q. I told you, bloody sprites are massive. So it's like Wings of Fury with these really massive sprites. They're enormous. I can't stop him bloody rotating like that. Damn it, I can't remember the stall on off business. I was trying to do a bit of Top Gun there. Everybody moved. There we go. The graphics are like massive. Is there actually a radar screen? Because if there is, it's not obvious. right up in the clouds. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the radar, even when he pops up on the screen, so... That's a shame. You really need some sort of radar on a thing like that, especially with graphics that massive. Not exactly easy to avoid bloody crashing into stuff. I'm just thinking, where is the Manic Miner thing? Is it going to be in the software projects directory? I really need to sit down for an afternoon and go through these directories. I can't be bothered. I've got so much stuff to do before Christmas for me to enjoy my house that time is limited. That's about a week's worth of C64 gaming for me, spending like, 7-8 hours fucking about with this shit. It's not my fault no one's done a decent bloody thing. There's either too much stuff missing, i.e. everything that's a tape image on Game-Based 64 is just not in there, and not tested, or just not tested. They've just dumped anything they can find on disk. So you might as well just download the TOSEC and find out for yourself. And of course it's not in here, is it? I think I did create a directory called Manic Miners, which should have been moved into the software project. Is it in here? Oh God, we're gonna have to bloody find it now. No, it's not in here. Oh, crap. See, it's not easy to tell which is a directory straight off. Let's have a quick look in here. No. See, stuff like this. It's not good for the old wasting of the camera battery. So, yeah. Done everything in there, I think. Except for Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. I think my cousin wore out the, was it Amiga format, who had the demo of that on the cover disc. Here we go, Manic Miners. So, there we go. Excuse me. So I might have a cup of tea after this, I think. Maybe put the camera battery on charge for a bit. Yeah, I did put together next week's episode because I already put a trailer for it, and that business with a Coke can does make me laugh, actually. So it's possibly not the best one, but I didn't have that many Trivial Pursuit videos anyway to work with. Because I had a lot of problems with Trivial Pursuit. Namely, finding a version where I could, load different question blocks, which is important. Because they do repeat after playing it for about an hour. You will notice new ones. Not new ones. You will notice that they're not new ones. No, I don't need anything on here. No. Now we'll do carriage return on level 1, and should we keep that? Gonna have to adjust the colours for my benefit, sorry about that. And then a bit less colour now. Is that contrast? I think that's contrast. Which one of these is contrast? Yeah, that's brightness. Yeah, if you put the contrast up, the colour goes way over the top, which I wouldn't have liked. I don't like that. Although, maybe if I was a kid I'd go over the top with them. So they do look quite nice with the high colours. Alright, it's going to come out like arse on the camera probably, but let's get to work. Yeah, I didn't play it with these settings. I think there's a bit too much colour actually. Don't actually need to play the levels. Just trying to see with the CRT glasses. Yeah, I don't know. $1702 monitor is not great for, like, you know, dark levels. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, okay then. Should probably clean my glasses a bit as well. What have the cat's been doing to my glasses, eh? There we go. No, no memories, not really. Ah, great, the old chairs decided to have ED. Not ET, ED, mate. So I'm not liking The Walking Dead at the moment. It's become very cheap. There's a lot of indoor stuff going on being filmed. Very few locations. Yeah, I'll wait for him to turn back, thank you. That's probably how I did it as a kid. First few times, and then you start to get cocky with the game. Actually, I want to do that thing. Nah. No, that's not it. Ah, the classic timing, eh? Now, I guess we're not getting these memories back. I think this game is just too early. It's just I mean, I remember Punchy and Xylogon, even though I probably only loaded Xylogon once or twice ever. But Punchy, I used to put like bits of sellotape on the ends of like exact points where you had to jump, because it was a bit iffy like that. Yes, I don't have visitors, that's my cat. What's the matter? Why are you sitting on the back of the chair anyway? You're bored, you are. Maybe I need my proper reading glasses. And Manic Miner is only a 30 column game, and you can get 30 columns in the VIC-20, so someone should do it properly. See, unlike me, who just messed up there. You messed up. So the video quality is familiar, but it's not actually triggering any memories. So, well, Terry Cresta it is then. Thank fuck for that fucking Manic Miner all the time. Well, people put up with that China Miner bullshit on Main Meister's stream. So, yeah, no, it's his channel. He can play where he wants. Same rules apply. Are you going up there now? Definitely going to have to put R2-D2 in a safe place. Away from Disney. Wow, that looks really bright. I probably would have had the settings like this. Plus, when you're wearing reading glasses, it makes the situation a bit worse, actually. Also, it makes my focusing a bit worse. Probably shouldn't be doing this, looking at the screen. Right, that's the old one. So, hey, what are you doing? Shh! Don't pull the bloody curtains. I'll find something to do. Bloody hell. Everything's out of fucking sequence. That's put me